Hello, beautiful people. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Eileen Smith, and one of my favorite social media platforms is Twitter. Now, if you haven't used Twitter before, just know that it's easy to use, it's very quick, and it's great for not only promoting your content, but also for building a community. So I love Twitter so much that I actually have multiple Twitter accounts. And recently, Twitter has been testing a new feature that I want to talk to you about today, and that is audio tweets. Yes, Twitter supports video, of course, text. You can go up to 280 characters. They have GIFs built right in. It also supports video. And now you can also use Twitter audio. Right now, it's on iPhone. And you have to double check inside of your account to see if you have access. So let's get started. And before we do that, I do want to say hi to some folks that are here. I appreciate you guys for being in the chat. And also, thank you to my friend Michael Daniels for the $10 super chat. It's always great to resurrect these, and I am actually using Stream Labs in order to do that. And we've also had a recent subscriber and someone who came and left a lot of comments here on YouTube, and that was Marvy Marv. So, thank you so much for subscribing. So let's just head over to the iPhone because these audio tweets really only work on mobile right now. And hopefully, whenever you're watching this, maybe you'll be watching this in the future, or maybe it'll be available on desktop as well. Thanks again, Marvy Marv. Okay, so let's get up my iPhone so we can take a look at audio tweets. All right, so here is one that I shared yesterday. And this is kind of what it looks like. And hello, SEO Video Show. Thank you so much for joining the live stream today. I appreciate you. We'll get that comment displayed in a minute. As soon as I get my comments box open. There it is. All right, there you go. So that's what the tweet looks like after it's been shared. But the next thing that I want to show you is how to actually test to see if you have access to this feature. Because remember, I said it's on iPhone only. And let me just come back on screen here because I actually forgot to share this with you. And for those who are here for the first time and new to the channel, oh, I actually don't see that little. Okay, I have a little icon here that just seems like it didn't want to play today. So maybe I have it covered up somehow. So, anyway, let's get back to the iPhone. All right, so at the bottom right, you see where you can compose your tweet. So let's just click that on. And you'll know if you have access when you see this purple icon. See that little purple icon that looks like it has some audio bands there? And 3311 says, "Hi, hello, dear. Thank you so much for coming." And I got a little frog in my throat, so please forgive me. Okay, I think I got that cleared out now. I'm using my iPhone. I actually have an iPhone, and this little feature, VSS Julie, you're asking which is my phone. This little feature is only available on iPhone for right now, but I do believe that Twitter plans to roll this out more broadly. But we'll just have to hang around and see. And there is Michael Daniels with the super chat. Thanks so much for being on our show last week. You're a great guest. Woohoo! Thank you, Michael. You are so awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that incredible support. I really, really love that you're able to join the broadcast today. And also, VSS is saying, which iPhone? I have the 11 Pro Max. So let me just come back on screen real quick for you since I'm taking your Q&A right now. Yes, I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max, but in terms of this feature, this audio tweeting, it doesn't matter which iPhone you have because I also have an iPhone 8 Plus. It's just whether or not Twitter has rolled out the test to you or not. And you bought an SE. Great. I understand that the SE iPhones are much more affordable. So for the folks that are thinking that iPhones are so expensive, you can do like VSS and Julie and get an SE and still have all the great functions and features of iPhone at a more affordable price. And my friend Fraser Ramsey is here. And come on, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. She is the queen. Yes, of live stream, they say. And so it just requires an iPhone. It requires an iPhone, but it also requires for Twitter to roll it out to you. Okay, VSS and Julie, because I have 4 accounts. I have 4 accounts on this particular login, and I've only got access to it on one of my 4 accounts. So I know that it's rolling out. And Fraser, it's going great. Thanks so much for coming. I appreciate you as always coming to the stream. And so, oh, thank you for subscribing, Augustin. I so appreciate you. All right, so let's get over to the demo. Let's see. I know I got here late. What are we talking about today? Actually, you did not get here late. We're talking about audio tweets. Audio tweets is a new thing that Twitter is testing. Something with Twitter. That's right. Twitter is testing audio tweets. Currently, it's only being tested on iOS devices. And like I said, I know a lot of my friends have Android phones, and a lot of folks in general, not just my friends, feel that iPhones are too expensive, but you can do like VSS and Julie, and you can check out the iPhone SE. Much more affordable and comparable to many of the Android phones that are out here in terms of price. Okay, so let's also say hello to 24K Media Productions. Miss Eileen is in the building. Yes, I am. And Fearless Meadows, someone new to the channel. Oh, hello, hello. Oh, way too cool. So iPad will work. If they have rolled the feature out to you, it is being randomly rolled out. It has nothing to do how many followers you have, how long you've been on Twitter, any of that. It's just random. Okay, so what Twitter does, because I've had a Twitter test rolled out to me in the past, is they'll roll things out as a test, see how it's adopted. Twitter requires an edit option than an audio tweet. A lot of people have requested that edit button, and I just think at this point, Twitter it just doesn't want to give in on giving us the edit button. It's just not going to happen. So I think we just need to just put that aside and not even worry about it. And the good thing is that we all know that Twitter doesn't have an edit button, so if we see typos and things like that, what they did do is they also integrated the threaded tweets, so you can add tweets to your own tweet. We'll talk about that later. Let's get to this demo because I have been sitting here and just taking you guys questions, and I love, love, love doing that. But I promised that I would show you how this works, so let's do that. All right, so here we go. Let me just back up. So, just a quick refresher. This is how you'll know if you have access. Just click on the little tweet option, and when you see that little purple icon, it's the first one there on the left hand side. All right, right above the keyboard, you see the purple one that looks like it has like audio there. Click that on, and then you can go ahead and record. And I want you to see how long this tweet can be. All right. So, Twitter's new audio feature is really cool. I love that I can, when I'm in that mood for producing audio content, I can just sit back and talk into my iPhone and record an audio tweet. And as you see there, across the timeline, you can see how much time you have left in your tweet. So you might think that, oh gosh, a minute, that goes by so quickly. But actually, it does take a long time. So as you see, it's moving in real time. So, for example, I'll give you a few reasons why I'm a big fan of using Twitter. For one thing, Twitter is it's a quick way to connect with people. If you've, my friend Cynthia just arrived on the live stream. Hello, Cynthia. Thank you so much for coming. And so, Twitter also has the ability for you to create something called Twitter lists. So, if you want to make sure that you're seeing all the tweets from the people that are doing something in a specific niche, or maybe it's a specific topic that you want to keep on top of. Say, for example, I have a lot of friends that use Android devices, then they don't have iPhones. So, I could create a Twitter list of all my Android friends if I just wanted to keep track of what they're up to. Okay, so that's a great way to curate your own Twitter feed, because sometimes, especially after you've been using Twitter for a long time, you'll find that you may have followed some people, but you're not really sure why you actually followed them. And so I want you guys to notice now on the screen how it's at the end, but it would keep going if I wanted it to. So let's just click done. Let's just click done. Now, I'm not going to include that second one. In fact, I'm not, yeah, well, yeah, I'll just delete the second one. And I'm only going to tweet this just so you guys see, you know, another audio. Gotta spell it right. Tweet. Just so you guys see what it looks like. Now, notice how it filled a background that is kind of like a bronzy or golden color. I'm not sure how they decide on the colors. That's not my favorite color, okay? I wish they would give me an option there, but they don't. So anyway, I'm not sure why it says drafts right now, but let's just do that. And we'll say, I don't want to cancel it. I want to share it. Maybe it's because I deleted that little bit of audio, it's given me an opportunity to finish up. So we're just going to finish up this tweet so we can get it out. All right, now it says tweet all. Okay. There we go. We're going to tweet them all. Now I can bring my attention back over to the screen here because I know I saw some comments there that I missed while I was composing that. Oh, actually, it was just one comment from Michael. Does it transcribe the text from the audio when you are complete? No, it does not. So this is one of the questions that people have, and I guess this is why Twitter is testing this, because maybe some people feel that, wow, I took the time to record that audio. Now, do I actually feel like writing in text in the tweet as well? That's one way to look at it. Now, look at it from the other side as the person who sees the tweet coming through their timeline. So let's just take a look at what it looks like. We're going to look at it on desktop, okay? All right, so let's just do a screen share. And we'll just make sure we're only sharing the one screen, the Twitter screen, okay? So now, this is how I'm seeing it. Now, in this particular case, Twitter decided to add blue behind it. I'm not sure why. All right, so let's just go over to my regular timeline. And I actually have access to this on my other account, which is Basic Blog Tips. All right, because I want you to see what it looks like for folks. All right, so now, because I've done a few of these audio tweets, right? So here's how it looks, and it tells you here that it was one of two. Now, on the second one, it doesn't say that that was two or, no, I'm sorry, that's a pinned tweet. Forgive me, that's a different tweet from earlier. Okay, so there's one of two and two of two. So there you go. This, and it looks like I got a couple likes already on this. So it's starting to pick up. I think people are starting to understand what the audio tweets are, because even on that second one, see, I didn't type in any text at all. Okay. And maybe you guys are the ones that are going over here and retweeting this. But I'm going to just put the handle for that particular Twitter account. Honestly, one of my Twitter accounts is for my podcast. So it would be Anchor Show is the name of that other Twitter account. And I really wish that I had access to these audio tweets on my Anchor Show. Oh, it's showing me that tweet though, but I don't. I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea how Twitter decides what they're going to roll out and to whom they're going to roll it out to. But I can assure you that it has nothing to do with how many followers you have or anything like that. There's a couple of folks who mentioned that they had it and they have less than 1,000 Twitter followers. So, so there you have it. So there's a couple more things I can show you guys with Twitter. Let me know what you think, though. I would love, love, love to know what you think of this so far. Do you think that you will listen to audio tweets? Do you think that you'll compose audio tweets? Is this a good idea? And I don't want to compare it to, well, they should give us the edit button. Don't compare it to that. Just let me know if you think this is a good idea for Twitter to pursue this, continue the testing, maybe start rolling it out to Android or to, more users. Santhia, thank you so much for responding. She says, yes, I'm going to try it. Okay, Santhia, if you have an iPhone, you need to look to see if you have access to it first. And I went through that to show how you'll know if you have the access to it. Okay, so in fact, let me just go back to the phone because I want you to see. Remember I said I have more than one Twitter account. So There's the 4. I showed it to you on desktop, but I also want you to see. Like, so here's my main Twitter account, which is Eileen. All right. And Barb says, been watching on my phone. I think I will try it. Okay, Barb, cool. Thank you so much for coming and joining today. And Jaden, our new subscriber here. Great. Hi, hi, hi. And the instructional design lady is here. Hello. I think I would compose audio tweets. However, many users are not in position to listen, so they may end up reading the tweet unless it has captions. That's a good point, Anitra. Maybe that's something that Twitter needs to add to the mix here. Okay, so wait, let me see if I can uh, get myself on screen here as well. There you go. It worked. Yay. Okay, so this is my main Twitter account, Eileen. All right. And when I hit that little tweet button, see, there is no audio button there. And I really wish Twitter would have rolled it out. At least they could have rolled it out to my podcasting account, but oh, no soup for you either over here on Anchor Show. And but for basic blog tips, there you go. I've got that little purple icon. So that's the icon that you guys need to look for. And actually, I did sort of a rant on about Twitter. It's not really a rant. It's a suggestion, a helpful suggestion. So for that, I'm going to come back because I want to share with you something that you can do from your desktop. Okay. So let's get that. Let's get rid of the mobile phone there. All right, because Twitter is a fantastic platform that I think you should all explore. If you don't have a Twitter account, sign up for Twitter. And I think you'll find it to be really easy and fun And I actually get most of my news from Twitter. I don't watch the news. Even before this whole situation that the world is in right now, I try not to watch the news. Now, sometimes there are a lot of shenanigans on Twitter too. Now, just like any other social platform. No soup for me. Maybe I will have access on the next release. Okay, so that reminds me. This is a time for me to go ahead and bring up. And you know what? Let me just do this really quickly. For those that missed it earlier, thanks again to Michael Daniels for a super chat here. And also, let's see if we've got another subscriber coming in. We are on a push to reach the 10,000 subscriber mark here on YouTube. So tell your friends if they're interested in digital media, podcasting, YouTube, live stream, send them over. And Sassy Love, thanks for subscribing, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. VSS and Julie says, I really love your streams. Those are really helpful. Unfortunately, I can't send a super chat because it isn't available in my region. I'll send you a super chat when it's available in my region. Thanks. Oh, that is so sweet and so kind of you. Thank you so much it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. And I know that there are some regions that it has not rolled out to yet. But okay, so let's get back over here to Twitter. And before I do that, I want to make sure I'm on the right Twitter account before I just go back to the screen share. Okay, I think we're ready to screen share now. Let's try this. See if I can get the right. I think I'm actually sharing the right screen this time. Yay! Oh, all right. Thank you, Michael. Tinkering with Tech here has done a retweet, and that's Michael Daniels. What a great tip from Eileen. She showed the new feature on iOS on Twitter, audio tweets. Thank you. You're welcome, Michael. Thank you for your awesome support. Okay, so here's something else that I want to share with you. And This was actually a feature that was rolled out to me on that same basic blog tips account. And I think I had it for about 2 or 3 months before it rolled out to everyone else. And that is scheduled tweets. Did you know that everyone now on desktop, not mobile, on desktop, can um, schedule tweets? Let me answer this question really quickly. Have you heard iPhone 12 whiteout getting a charger? It's hilarious. No, actually, I try not to look at the predictions on what's coming in the upcoming versions of even on our new operating system that we're getting on the Macs. And you know why? Because if it doesn't come, then I'm really disappointed. So I try not to keep up with that kind of stuff. And I'll see those videos out there and I try to skip by them. Sometimes I get tempted, but just like everybody else, well, I'm curious. But anyway, so here's a scheduled tweets I want to show you. You'll see this little icon. This is on desktop only, just to remind you. And I've shared this before. I'll share it with you guys today. If you are going to schedule tweets, here is a tip that I have for you. You want to change the time first. So let's say I want that tweet to go out tomorrow morning. Well, not my 3 o'clock in the morning time, but let's just say I wanted to go out at 7 a.m. tomorrow. You want to change the time first and then the date. Okay? Because I'll tell you why. I'll get rid of this. Because if I were to do what would be, like would come natural to me, is to go ahead and say, let's change the date to tomorrow's date. Now, when I try to go and change the time to 7 a.m., oh, hey, they fixed it. They fixed it because it wouldn't let me do that before. So, hey, all right, Twitter fixed it. So that's good. They are working on this because I've had problems with that before. So that little tip has gone away. So you could just go ahead and schedule your tweet. And I always recommend to add some kind of an image if possible. A GIF is fine too. Now, with the polls, I noticed that with the polls, as soon as I click on that poll, I'm just going to pretend like I'm going to put this poll, schedule tweets, yes or no. I'm not going to actually put this poll out there. Oh, geez. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. I see. It's user error. User error, sorry. I'm new at this. All right, so if I want to share this poll, notice that the scheduling is grayed out. So I cannot schedule a poll. However, you can change the length of time. So if I wanted to, it looks like 7 days is the maximum amount of time that you can have the poll up there. Okay. And you can add emojis to that. Okay. It was finicky, but it did it. All right. So I'm not going to post that, but I just wanted to let you know that you can schedule tweets. And so let me come back on screen because I have another question from VSS and Julie. Is it available for Windows desktop? It's available for every desktop. Scheduling is available for every desktop. And you've scheduled tweets direct from desktop for a while now. Yeah, it's been out for a while. So the thing is, this is why even though this audio tweet feature hasn't rolled out to everyone, just like I had early access to the scheduling, and eventually it rolled out to everyone. So my hope is that this audio tweet option will roll out to everyone as well. I got to get a sip of my Ecamm live juice. Okay, I got rid of that little frog that was in my throat. I use Windows a lot. Yeah, I use it a lot as well when I'm working for my day job. And sometimes I just, now that I have my little work from home office, sometimes I just want to chill in that room. And a lot of my stuff is in the cloud. So if I'm using Google Drive and things like that, I can just go ahead and get some work done on my PC. But every now and then I run up against a roadblock. It's like, darn it, I need a file. And that file is over there on the Mac. So I don't put everything in the cloud. But if if I think ahead of time, I will upload it in there. Sometimes I forget. And so, okay, so here's your bonus for all of those of you who have stayed and have been enjoying the stream. I so appreciate each and every one of you. And I love that you guys have been subscribing to me, to this channel here, and you're enjoying the content. So this is a ninja tip. It's a ninja tip. All right. I'm giving you fair warning because remember I said I have multiple Twitter accounts, right? Cynthia, thank you so much for all the beautiful rainbows and the rainbow colors and the fist bump, girl. I love you. All right, so here comes your bonus. This is for ninjas only. If you're not a ninja, don't try this at home, okay? Because remember, I shared that audio tweet from the Basic Blog Tips account. But what if I want to just share that same audio tweet, not retweeting it, the same audio file on another one of my accounts? Well, that's where the Twitter Media Studio will help. So, everyone has the Twitter Media Studio and it's available on desktop only. So, you go to your little three dots. Always look for the three dots. Three dots is always hiding some kind of gold, okay? Oh, first I'm going to switch over to the Basic Blog Tips account. Okay? So I'm going to go to those three dots. All right? And then I'm going to come up to Media Studio. Dun, dun, dun. So here you see I've got some audio tweets here, right? Here's some that I did the other day. All right. Oh, in fact, every piece of media that I've shared, as a matter of fact, this always gives me opportunities to give my daughter a shout out. This was the little certificates we had for her virtual baby shower last week. So Nicole Purvey from Better Than Success. Okay, enough with the shout outs. Okay, so here is that file. You see, this one was 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Let me zoom in a little more. Make sure you guys can read that. You know, those audio tweets that I made earlier today? One of them, or earlier in the stream, I should say, was 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So that lets you know that's the limit for the length of time for the audio tweet. See that one that says 1 of 2 and 2 of 2? Remember we did that earlier? Now, here's the ninja tip. Click on that audio. Click on the audio. And notice it says it's untitled. You can give it a title if you want. But looky, here is change thumbnail. So if I want, I can. Now, I don't know why I would want to change it and just have another frame from within the video. To me, that doesn't make much sense. But choose a frame or upload an image Hello, now you got my attention, Twitter. So now I'm going to upload the video thumbnail from this YouTube video. Ooh, now isn't that much nicer to see in the timeline? That's going to get somebody's attention. And they may even think that that's a video, but either way, it's more attractive than that little animation that they create, in my humble opinion. Okay, is it available on Twitter Lite too? You know what? That is an excellent question. I absolutely have no idea because I don't use Twitter Lite. I've never used it. In fact, I've never even seen Twitter Lite. So that's something that I would have to do some research on. Okay. So hang in there though, Sat Yam. Thanks for coming today. All right. So we changed the thumbnail. All right. So there's some other stuff we can do here. We can look at the settings. Here's where you could put in a title, a description. Now this is good for those that, if you know, accessibility options, right? So how would you describe your video? This is also probably good for search. You can put a call to action link here. So if I hadn't added a link to the tweet, I can do it here. And here's an option for playback of embedded tweets, okay? If I didn't want people to embed it. If I want to add subtitles, I can. So this answers Michael Daniels' question, but you have to upload it as an SRT file. It's not a problem. Don't get turned off like, how do I generate an SRT file? You just need a text file, and then you change the extension on the end from TXT, or if you're on Word, you would change it to SRT. That's all. Okay, so here's the bonus. Ding, 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 ding. Share it. So now I can share this tweet with other users. It could be yourself on another Twitter account, which is what I'm going to do here. And I'm also going to share it with Anchor Show, my other Twitter account. But you also, as you can see, can share it with other users. Doesn't even have to be your Twitter accounts. You just need to coordinate with that person that, hey, I'm going to share that audio file with you, or whatever, the video file or the image, any media that you've ever tweeted, you can share with other accounts. Okay, so I know that you guys are like, the wheels are turning. You're thinking, okay, so what would I do with that? Maybe you guys even have some ideas. All right, so let me show you how it works on the other end. Okay, so let's go back to it. All right, I didn't even have to hit save after I added those folks. Now, if I wanted to, I could just take this link. We're not going to need the link, but I just want you to see what happens when you go to that link. All right, it just opens it up. Now I'm already on the basic blog tips account, so I don't need to do it that way. All right, so now let's switch over to the other Twitter account. Okay, we go back to Twitter. We're going to get out of Media Studio. We're going to go over here and we're going to switch to the Eileen account. Okay, so now Eileen, let's pretend that it was a different person you shared it with, not just your own accounts. Comes over here in Media Library and you're like, well, wait, it's not there. Yes, it is. You have to go to this little arrow here. Nope, that's not where you go. The little arrow up at the top next to Library. And you click on Shared Media. Shared Media. Hello, Studio Geek. Thank you so much for joining us. We're talking about Twitter, and I'm showing some serious ninja tips, so you might want to rewind. Okay, so that's how you get access from one account to another. So now I still have to compose the tweet. All right. So now, I can say something completely different because remember, I already know what this audio says. But so, Twitter's new audio feature is okay. You can listen, the person can listen to it and all of that if they need to. Or if you need to, because you just need to remember what was it that that tweet was about. So now remember, I changed the thumbnail, but yet when the person hits play, they're still going to see. So Twitter, they're still going to see that brown or gold, whichever color Twitter decides to pull in. That's what color background is going to be there, and then I can just compose my tweet. And remember, we can schedule. And if you're really super duper savvy, you could go ahead and promote it if you want to spend money promoting tweets on Twitter. Wow. Can I get some mind blown emojis there for folks? Anybody there have some thoughts on being able to share things in the media studio with other Twitter accounts? And Satyam is saying hello to Studio Geek. Great. Okay. So I think you guys are either like, oh, Shirley. Shirley, hello, my dear. Her mind is blown. Hey, Shirley, thank you so much for all of the dynamite that you got going off over there. Yes. So Twitter is one of my favorite platforms, and for good reason. And it's a platform that I think that a lot more people should take advantage of. And I'll show you another ninja tip. Another ninja tip. Okay. And this has to do with YouTube. All right. We all know that sharing YouTube videos. Oh, Cynthia. Oh, my goodness. I love all these emojis coming through from Cynthia. I just got to, it's taking time to get over here to Ecamm. There it is. Yes. Oh, you put the unicorn in there. Yeah, that was my daughter's theme of the of the baby shower. It's the unicorns. Anything with her, she loves unicorns. Thank you, also Studio Geek. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so I love how the unicorns on YouTube itself actually look totally different from the unicorn emojis that I put up on screen here. Let's look at that unicorn. Just take a look at the unicorn with his little purple hair sticking up on top. And Studio Geek says you're doing a great job. Thank you. It's YOU apostrophe RE. You are. Just I had to do it, Studio Geek. I had to tell you you spelled you're wrong. But that's okay. I still love you. All right, but I want you to see what it looks like on YouTube. The unicorn emoji. Hang on, guys. It takes me a minute sometimes to make sure I'm screen sharing the right thing. And in that case, it shut the window down, so that didn't work. We'll just be stuck sharing the wrong one until I get it together. The chat. Here, the unicorn has a nice long, I don't know, bright fuchsia hair that hangs down, and then there's just a little waft of hair up at the top. And oh, there you go, Cynthia. Thank you for showing us more unicorns. Oh my goodness. I love the way YouTube has customized these emojis. Thank you, YouTube. That was so nice of you. And Studio Geek says that it was auto correct on his iPhone. Yeah, and that's why I turned off autocorrect on my iPhone, because it just, also I'm multitasking. Well, don't do, I want 100% of your attention, Studio Geek. Don't be multitasking when I'm live streaming. I'm throwing out some ninja tips here. Stop. Stop it. I'm just kidding. No, I love for y'all to multitask because, hey, that's what I do when I am. All right, but I want y'all to pay attention to this because this is a tip that it relates to um, how you can kind of build your following and start following relevant people on Twitter. Okay. So, and it starts with TubeBuddy. All right. And I know a lot of you guys are using TubeBuddy. If you're not using TubeBuddy, go ahead and get a free TubeBuddy account. Okay. And I'll give you my link for that. And it's an affiliate link, but you can use TubeBuddy for absolutely free. However, if anyone who has the free TubeBuddy and decides that they want to upgrade, just say Eileen's Buddy at checkout and get 20% off. So there's that. Oh, Barb says she loves TubeBuddy. Oh, and by the way, I won a contest that they were having over on Instagram. So shout out to TubeBuddy. Yeah, I gotta give TubeBuddy another shout out. Oh, and Cynthia is signing up now. Woohoo! I'm glad I put that link in there. Thank you, Cynthia. And I'm working on a little live streaming studio in my bedroom because there is a lot of there is a mouse in my studio. So right now I'm not going down in my studio. Girl, honey, I hear you. And wow, who would have thought that TubeBuddy would help you increase followers? Well, you gotta do some work, but it's a little tool that TubeBuddy provides you that can help you with Twitter, okay? And it also can help you with Reddit if you just so happen to use Reddit. I'm not a Reddit user, but all right, so here we go. So here's a person who is really popular. In fact, this person just put out a video an hour ago and already has 2,000 views. Okay? So, she's a person that's worth following here. I know that's off topic, but that's why I'm multitasking. That's okay. It's all right. I already delivered the main portion of the content where I wanted to show you guys about audio tweets. And now we are going down all kinds of rabbit holes, but we're still talking about Twitter. I was live streaming when I saw it. Oh, okay. And Anitra uses Reddit. All right. Okay, so here we go. Then this tip will help you as well with Reddit, or it could. Okay, so I'm right now over on my subscription page on YouTube. This is where I go. I don't go to the YouTube homepage. I've subscribed to hundreds and hundreds of channels. So those are the ones I really want to see videos from. All right, so I don't go to the homepage and follow down all those rabbit holes that YouTube tries to send me down. All right, so I scroll down a bit. Okay, hang on, guys. I got to change this over to my subscriptions. And so I wanted to make sure I found a video that was really popular here in our niche. Well, when I say our niche, in my niche. Okay. All right. So we probably won't see Reddit, but we may see Twitter. Okay. Let's check it out. So this is Vanessa Lau. I'm sorry, I pronounced that incorrectly. Vanessa Lau. I'm going to pause the video because she's talking about Instagram mistakes to stop doing in 2020. Why you aren't growing. So let's learn a couple things from Vanessa right off the bat. Oh, this video is not a good example, but I like her title. And I've been trying to follow this. I didn't follow it on today's video, but notice how she has this little hook at the end. Why you aren't growing. Okay, so we're not going to use this video because I already know that little tip that I wanted to show you is not going to work on that. Let's try this one. Where was that exercise video that I saw? I thought I saw pop sugar. Here it is. Let's see if this one has it. Okay, yeah, this one works. Now, here is the little ninja tip over here on the right hand side. You see it says TubeBuddy Video Analytics. All right. Click on Tools and Social Monitor. Social Monitor. So now that's going to tell you, just to say you were into weight loss or health and fitness, and you were looking for some people to follow, and you're also building your Twitter account. These are the people who are tweeting these videos about workouts. So why wouldn't you want to go over, check out their accounts, see if they have, you don't want to just blindly follow everybody. Let me just follow everybody. No, you don't want to do that. You want to go over there. Like this one, this person here, Diet, Health, Nutrition, is also using hashtags. So maybe they know a little bit more about Twitter than these other folks here. All right. So just remember that you can do that. And also, if there were any Reddit shares, they would be here. Now, honestly, I've rarely see Reddit shares show up, but it is there. Okay. And I know it shows up sometimes. The last time I saw one, I think I was using a Marcus Brownlee video. Now, honestly, and I probably shouldn't tell you this, but you don't really need TubeBuddy to do this, okay? But it's easier if you use TubeBuddy. But let me tell you the other ninja tip. And this will work with any URL. Any URL. It doesn't have to be YouTube. I just so happen to show it to you because of TubeBuddy. All right. But let's just say you're doing any kind of research. You're looking for good people to follow on Twitter. Maybe you have a blog or a website and you want to just know, did anybody ever tweet out my content? Because they may not have @mentioned you. Now, of course, if @mentioned you, you're going to get a mention in Twitter. And then you can go, if you check your mentions, I check my mentions every day. And matter of fact, that's probably one of the top 10 things I do in the morning when I wake up, is go through my accounts and see who mentioned me or any of them. Because, I told you I got 4 of them. All right. So Twitter is a search engine as well. Okay, we talk about YouTube being a search engine. We talk about Pinterest being a search engine. But Twitter is as well, because here in this search bar, now all I have to do is paste, because I already copied it, paste that video link. And now I can see the same thing that TubeBuddy showed me. And TubeBuddy actually tells you on that little display there that this is how they're coming up with these people. From Twitter search. You just put that link in there. So let's just say you wanted to do it for your website. I'm going to use my website. And I'll just use the home page, even though, I doubt if that many people actually tweeted out the home page. But there's a few. Oh, yeah, here's one from Lipson tweeting out how I had set up my Google or my iTunes link. Then Naya Pep shared it. Okay. Then I shared it. So this is how. Oh, and then this was my friend Harsh letting me know that there was a little problem there. Okay. So, but this is how you find people to connect with. Now, it just so happens that for me, I was connected with all these people. Now, I'm not sure if I'm connected with this just for Kit's app. Oh, this must be the kit that I use. Okay. So there you go. I think I have shown you guys enough ninja tips on Twitter to keep you busy for a while. What was your favorite tip today? I know that the topic of this video was about doing the audio tweets, and I can always demo that again if anybody wants to see it who got here late. And like, for example, Studio Geek got here late, Cynthia, just and instructional design lady, and aka Anitra, you guys were here a little later, so let me just make sure you saw that. You're going to go to your Twitter on your iPhone, and you're going to look to see if you have that little icon there, that purple icon. You did 2 taps. Yes. Okay, Cynthia, I'm redoing the demo now. So here's all my disclaimers, Cynthia. First of all, they have not rolled this out to everyone. It's randomly rolled out. You must be on an iPhone. Doesn't matter which version of iPhone, but you're going to check and see. You're going to click on that tweet button, and you've got to have that little purple icon. Let me back out so you can see that again. All right. So right above the keyboard, you see the little purple icon is the first one on the left. Okay. And then you click that on. You can record your audio tweet, and you see that it gives you a little bit of a timeline there. And thank you for the 2 taps, Studio Geek. And let me just put up a couple more emojis there from Studio Geek. All right. And as you're talking, you see how the box starts to fill in. There's a little rectangular box there. All right. You actually can pause this if you want. I didn't show that earlier. So if I needed to like clear my throat, which I've been doing all day today, right? Or if somebody, the dog came in the room or the baby started crying and Cynthia said, yes, I have it. Oh, you go, Cynthia. I'm so glad that you have it there. And you know what? Cynthia, put your Twitter handle, just put the @ symbol and your handle. And I'm not sure if it's Cynthia Coleman over there or not. And Studio Geek, you don't have it. But Studio Geek, guess what? I only have it on this one account, 1 out of 4. So, and I don't know. It's totally random. It has nothing to do with how many followers you have and all that. But I want us to make sure we connect over there with Cynthia and see what kind of audio tweets she's sending us. And we cannot wait to hear your voice, Cynthia. So go ahead and give us your handle. Okay. Fashion Notion 55. Woohoo! Everybody, make sure you follow Fashion Notion 55. I'm going over here and doing it right now myself. Okay, so hang on, bear with me. I just want to make sure I don't forget to do this. It's okay, but your name is I'm already following you. Okay, good. I'm already following you, so now I just love your timeline. Okay, and you had already retweeted me. Oh, thank you, my dear. You're so kind. Okay, so let's go back. Which account? Yeah, she posted it there, Studio Geek. I'll put it up on screen again, just in case you missed it. So FASHIONNOTION 55. Fashion Notion 55. All right, you're welcome, dear. And audio autocorrect is going to get you in trouble one day, Studio Geek, because you said witch, but I know you meant to say witch, not that witch. That's why I turned off autocorrect, because autocorrect it does more harm than it does good. It will save your neck sometimes too, but I don't know anymore because I just completely turned it off. It's annoying that it does that. I mean, which account is it working on for you? Yes, all right. We went through that. Oh, for me, it's basic blog tips. For me, it is basic blog tips, if you were asking for me. And that's the account that you see there. up on screen now. Okay, so we had that on pause. So now let's go back and I tap the microphone again. And you see it's wiggling and jiggling around as I speak. I don't know how much that matters. And in fact, I'm not even going to post this one. Just wanted you guys to see it again. So I'm going to cancel. You know, right now, I don't think there's any statistics out there like what's the best way to audio tweet. Should you add additional text with it or not? I don't think anybody knows that information yet. They may claim to know it, but how could they when it's just rolled out to a limited number of users randomly? So I'm not sure why my little subscribe animation isn't working. I think I must have done something to it. But there would be a really cool little animation over there that says subscribe. And maybe I just got it off screen somehow. So let's see if I can add it in there again. Hang on, bear with me, guys, because I love this little animation. Sub buttons. Let's see. Let's put it on the left and add animated overlay. And where is it? It's not playing. So there's a little bit of a problem with it. Oh, as I try to add it again. In fact, that was a different one because I had the left one in there, and for some reason it's not showing up. So something that I'll just let the folks over at Ecamm Live know. And okay, guys, so thanks so much for coming. And if you're watching this on the replay, please, please, please follow me on Twitter and watch one of the videos that you see pop up on the screen now, because there is so much to learn and to keep up to date with. I know that you guys can't do it all by yourself. And so this is why I'm here, and I always refer to you as beautiful people. And the reason why I say that you're beautiful is because I know that whether you're a man or a woman, or if you're non-binary, it doesn't matter. You have a message inside of you. You may be timid. You may be a little afraid of how to get that message out. You may think that you can't make an impact. You may be afraid of the tech, like, oh my God, what am I supposed to push? What button? And this is why I'm here, to help you, to show you what buttons to push, when to push them, and when not to, and to help guide you along on your journey of creating content and providing value and getting that beautiful message out there. Because what the world needs now more than ever is more beauty. And so with that, as always, in parting, I say, stay beautiful.